Keying worked somewhat well. The first time I tried, failed miserably. It's okay. That's why there's two sides to everything. And anyways, key slid in there. All I used was a couple of cut discs. The reason the first time I failed, I had one too many in there. So I put 3 in, and then you notice there's a little gap in that third one on the right. And I used same trick you'd use in cutting on a table saw. Put a little bit of paper in between the blades. Take that up, a little bit of extra shim, and it seemed to work great. I just cut the key to the length. I cut the key slot, this one, I cut the key slot a little longer because of the arc in the actual wheel. But I think it's going to work good. It's like it's completely engaged. It's all the way in there. It's kind of hard to see, but almost end to end. Worked good. You can see that extra little gap there. I used a little mallet to tap it all in, but everything seems fine. I think it's going to be nice and strong. All keyed up. A little bit of vibration. That's rubbing there. This one's not rubbing so bad. Should have lots of power though. Get the wheels back on and I'll get it down on the ground and we'll try it out. What do you think? I think she looks awesome. I think those chains aren't going to give me a problem, except for those drive chains. Those things might be a problem. There's no snow outside, but I'm still gonna take it out and drive around and stand on it and stuff and see what happens. See if we break something or not, but it's worth a try. We'll give it a go. So far, no problems. Seems to turn a lot better. Just drop the plow. Hard to do one-handed. I don't think I have any snow to plow anywhere, but I'll push that back another inch or so. That's pretty good. Maybe I'll push some stuff back there. Try it. See how it looks. Like normal. I'm going to try standing on it and see what happens. Hopefully not die here. Oh. It's really hard to stand. Just digging too much. I have to tighten those springs on the plow. Big success. Very good. I clearly need to tighten these springs. A little too soft. And I definitely need to get weight permanently added onto it. It's other than being extremely cold, it's way too hard to ride. No, I didn't really add proper footwells in there to ride on it. So I think I'll go ahead and move those batteries forward and temporarily mount the dump bucket so that I can fill it full of weight of some sort, rocks or something. And that should give the weight that's needed. But all in all, it seemed to run really good. With the 6 wheels, it actually definitely turned better. Turned more from the center of the vehicle rather than before. It was turning from like the front wheels, which it was you know, kind of center amongst the whole thing with the plow on, but it was just hard to wrap your head around like where it was going to swing. Now it seems to be turning from these two wheels, so you know that's where it's swinging from, and it's what you would expect. You would expect the plow to be hanging way out the front, not be the front edge. And something like this, you know, front edge would be the front wheels, back edge is back wheels, extremities off either side. But all in all, worked really good. I was really happy with that little test. I'll tighten the springs. I think tighten the springs. I'm just gonna drill a new hole, make it a little tighter. I had, when I was on the golf cart, I had one spring to the back and one to the front. That worked well. I might just try that again. Might drill new holes though, just to make it symmetrical. Or maybe they both go back that far. I don't know. This thing's got a lot more power than the golf cart ever had. But successful. Next time we chat, we'll be probably moving those batteries forward. It'll be good. It's supposed to snow in the morning, so might get a little try out of it. We'll see. Exciting. Couldn't wait. Went ahead and rigidly mounted that bucket in there. Hence the quotes. Nothing fancy, but it is enough to, you know, hold a significant amount of weight. And it looks pretty cool. Move the batteries up. I had to turn the box sideways. Really bummed out about that. Turns out between the motor and the gear here, which I did measure that. Not enough room. So the battery had to shift that way. That box can go back down whenever I rearrange the plug and wire configuration, because it was the on-off switch that was hitting this battery, keeping the battery pushed up against the chain. So I'm gonna move the battery and the on-off switch and the battery charger plug onto the top of the box so that it's accessible from up here, and lay the box back down like it was. Also looking to get a proper linear actuator for the plow raise and lift. If I do, found some online that are like 600 kilo, which is insane. I kind of move it way the heck up here, so it's got a little bit of throw, and we'll lift this plow. The plow doesn't weigh much, you know. I can lift it with one hand, so it's only gonna be like 80 pounds or something. I put 600 kilo on there, 1,200 pounds. Should have no problem lifting that plow. And I'll get more throw out of it too, I'll be able to raise the plow up higher. And I'll be able to eliminate the limit switches, because in linear actuators, they have their own limit switch, which is nice. Will solve another problem for me, make it look a little nicer. At the same time, I'll be getting linear actuators for the plow angle. But now, I just have to figure out what I'm gonna put in the bucket. We added more weight to it. By more weight, I mean a person.